Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today. So, of course, we're talking Love and Marriage Huntsville. You guys know why you were here. We are talking about PHONICS Unhooked, a.k.a. Letitia's mom, who seems to want to get back on Love and Marriage Huntsville, or is either limited in her role on Love and Marriage Huntsville because she is apparently using people, using other content creators to claim that she is receiving death threats, you guys. That she is receiving death threats and being told, to harm herself and all these things, and she is blaming it on Melody Cherie fans. She is blaming the Melometers, you guys, and once again, here we are. Once again, when all else fails, blame Melody Cherie fans, blame the Melometers. Here's the thing, you guys, I don't know how many times I have to say this. I truly do not, right? First of all, it is not personal, whether or not you rock with a certain cast member or not. For me, this is for entertainment purposes only, and it is strictly to call out the behavior that is taking place, you guys, whether I agree or disagree with somebody's behavior. It is not personal as far as whether or not I'm personally invested, or if I have a personal relationship with anyone, or if I'm friends with somebody behind the scenes or whatever. Nobody is paying me to say what I have to say, you guys, right? Nobody's paying me. Nobody is influencing me. Nobody is, holding my feet to the fire to say you have to say this or else. No. This is my platform. I say what I want to say. I do what I want to do. And if there's something I don't agree with, I call it out, right? But here's the thing. Nobody has time, you guys, to stalk these reality stars and, completely harass them and send death threats and do all these other things other than trolls, you guys. Other than trolls who have nothing else to do, you guys. But to just blame Melody Cherie fans, to just blame the Melometers, you guys, it's getting old. It is getting old. I promise you. The bulk of Melody Cherie fans, the bulk of Melometers are just as booked and busy as Melody Cherie, you guys. So they do not have time to stalk PHONICS Unhooked's page and send, threats and all these things, you guys. They don't have time in their schedule to do any of that, right? But it is easy to make Melody Cherie and Melody Cherie fans the scapegoat because that's who she has beef with. That's who's the most popular cast member. That is the cast member who has maximized the most out of Love and Marriage Huntsville. So, therefore, they know that anytime they attack Melody Cherie and her fan base, or anybody who says anything that's in support or in defense of Melody Cherie, it's going to gain traction, right? I mean, she didn't say that these are Destiny fans or Letitia fans that are coming for her, or she would never, right? But I just find this ironic, you guys, and I said this in a previous video. I literally just said this in a previous video about the impact of social media on this show, on the Love and Marriage Huntsville, how it was okay for PHONICS Unhooked herself to threaten other people, right? It was okay for her to have her cousin or whoever in the car talking about he's got a Glock and he can shoot as well. So that was okay, right? On Instagram Live to flex and talk about how your relative has a gun and can shoot up people. But now all of a sudden, now we're in the victimization stage, right? Where either you allegedly got fired for the show, or allegedly you're going to be in a limited role on the show to where you're not going to be able to film with most of the cast. So you need a storyline. You need something that is going to get you back on Love and Marriage Huntsville, that is going to get the cameras back at your in your place or whatever, right? So that you can film and get that check, right? But nobody told you to have a situation where you're just going to spread false intel, you're going to spread fake narratives, spread fake rumors about people, and not expect there to be any consequences, right? And to come twice in unprovoked, completely, unrelated for people's children, which is a low blow, which is a cheap shot, to come for innocent children who have nothing to do with the adults getting along or not getting along, to do that twice and play victim and act like you didn't know, or claim that you were just quote unquote repeating something that you heard or saw in an interview with somebody else. No. No, you need to take accountability for that, right? That has nothing to do with Melody Cherie. That has nothing to do with the Melometers, other than you wanted to say something hurtful about her children. You wanted to cause as much pain and suffering and everything else and the like, because of the simple fact that she does not get along with your daughter. So you felt that coming for her children on 2 separate occasions was going to move the needle, was going to, cause this, viral, reaction that was going to be in your favor, right? That anybody who didn't like Melody Cherie or associate with Melody Cherie was going to come to your side and support you. And none of that happened, right? It just caused more backlash. It completely, started the blackout. It started the petitions to have you removed from the show. It started the petitions to have you fired. And it started people refusing to watch this show for as long as you being on it. And it had nothing to do with whether or not somebody was a Melometer. They were tired of the ratchetness. They were tired of how low the show has gone. We are no longer about the comeback group, but we are about the ratchet group, and it is not okay. So that is the reason. It has nothing to do with whether or not you support Melody Cherie, whether or not you are a Melometer. It is called common sense, you guys. It is called common sense. And no intelligent person is going to stand there and watch somebody, completely come for people's children, unprovoked, unrelated, innocent children, just to get a dig in at somebody. That is a cheap shot, that is a low blow, and it is unacceptable, right? So until you own that and own that accountability, blaming Melody Cherie, blaming Melometers, and anyone else that defends her is a low blow, is a cheap shot, right? People need to take accountability for their crap. I'm sorry. If you say something, own it. Don't play victim when you receive the backlash. Don't play victim because people are not on your side. Don't play victim because the ratings had an impact because of your actions. Don't play victim because that petition went viral and had an impact. Don't play victim because you sabotage your own opportunity on the show. It has nothing to do with any of the fans other than your behavior cost you your own job. Your behavior went too far, and trying to utilize other people now to still attack others, to still attack Melody Cherie and anybody that defends her or is a Melometer or whatever, is not making anything better. It is, again, just acting like a bully. Own your behavior, take accountability, keep Melody Cherie's name out of your mouth, and give us something legit to work with, you guys. Playing the blame game, like I said in the previous video, blaming Melody Cherie and the Melometers, like I've said in previous videos, is not going to cut it, you guys. It's not going to cut it. This whole victimization, no. There's plenty of Love and Marriage Huntsville fans, you guys, who are not Melody Cherie supporters, who are not Melometers, but empathize with Melody Cherie. Empathize with dealing with somebody who's cheated on them. Empathize with dealing with somebody who has had a baby on them. Empathize with not condoning any type of trifling or F-boy behavior from a man. Empathizing with Melody Cherie as a single mom and, trying to provide for her kids, trying to provide a legacy for her kids and making those moves and not staying in a toxic marriage just to say that she is somebody's wife, right? People empathize with that, right? And even if they didn't like Melody Cherie, they knew PHONICS Unhooked coming for Melody Cherie's children was wrong. They know that PHONICS Unhooked coming for Melody Cherie's children, coming for the Eminem kids twice unprovoked was wrong, was out of bounds, crossed the line. That has nothing to do with whether or not you support Melody Cherie. Hate to break the obvious news, right? But there are people who can be objective in their thinking and call out what is right and what is wrong and not play this game that you're on this side or that side of the coin, right? The problem is the people who are playing victim and want to blame everything on Melody Cherie, want to blame everything on the Melometers, are not being transparent themselves. That's the problem. right? They dish it out, but they can't take it when it comes back to them, right? So you can haul off these insults to people, you can haul off and do all of these things, but when it comes back to you, now all of a sudden it's a problem. Now all of a sudden you're getting death threats. Now all of a sudden it's woe is me. No. You didn't feel that way when you were blatantly attacking your coworker, right? You didn't feel that way when you were blatantly coming after Melody Cherie unprovoked, right? And her beef with Letitia had nothing to do with you, but you inserted yourself to make yourself a part of the beef. And that is why we are here. But it is very simple-minded to simply blame everything on Melody Cherie, blame everything on MELOMETERS, blame anything on people who defend Melody Cherie when it's common sense. When it is common sense and decent human beings who have a moral compass, who are intelligent enough to know right from wrong. That's all this is. But we have to stop this victimization, you guys. We have to stop this victimization. Own the things that you say and keep it moving, right? And if you're going to apologize, be genuine. But don't apologize on the reunion just in hopes to keep your job and then go back on social media and continuing to talk foolishness. Don't do that, because you're a hypocrite, right? You haven't learned anything. You said what you thought was going to, flip the script for you and turn out in your favor, and it didn't work that way. So now you're back to the same bullying antics, and it's not okay. It's not okay. So there's that. So let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.